Hello again, everybody. Christy Peterson, Psychic Medium, here talking about messages from Ramadeaar, Book 1 and Book 2. So have made this commitment to do these live videos every Tuesday, alternating between Facebook and YouTube. So this week is YouTube. Ramadeaar is an extraterrestrial that I channel and have now for a few years. And he started with automatic writing, and he and I agreed, or actually I committed to writing 3 books with him. And the first one is Messages from Ramadeaar, A Collective Hope for Humanity. And I asked him questions that I wanted to know the answers to, and I was hoping other people had questions and wanted to know the answers as well. So that's what book 1 was. Book 2, which was published in February, was I had public in-person events. And so it would be the people that attended those group meetings that ask questions. And so we put all that together for book 2. Book 3 is hopefully this, which is online, so I can reach a wider audience with people having questions. So when he talks about a collective hope for humanity, the questions can be personal, global, galactic. It really doesn't matter. And in fact, book 2 is broken down into personal questions, global and galactic. And he answers all of them. So I won't be answering the Ramadeaar, won't be answering them in these live videos, but I am collecting all of your questions. I will do a retreat at the end of the year, hopefully, and Ramadeaar will come through with answers to all those questions, and that will end up being book 3. This is all anonymous. Your name will not be mentioned unless you choose to have it mentioned. And then I will happily put your name by the question. So what I'm doing in these videos then is picking a couple of questions each week that were in book 2 and answering them in Ramadeaar's way and mixing in a little bit of my own stuff in here. So the first question that I've chosen for today is, last time you told me my third eye was blocked because of trauma in a past life. So I had a fear of opening it up in this life. I feel now like I am ready. Can you give me the tools to do that? Or can you help me? And his answer was that he recommended to release the fear first. So even being ready doesn't necessarily mean that you've released the fear. You need to do that, and preferably with a good practitioner. And that can be someone with hypnosis in past lives. It can be, I work a lot with that myself in my psychic medium and Reiki work, as we go into the past life, because well, like today I was working with someone and all of a sudden I saw a bear attack in a past life, and I didn't know this. She's always had a fear of bears. So we released that for her. So hopefully when she goes on vacations that she will no longer have that fear. I mean, she's not going to go out and pet a bear for sure, because that would just be stupid. But she's not going to have a fear and avoid places that have bears because she's afraid of being attacked. That's already happened. We release that, and hopefully, she'll go on and do that. So in order to release a past life fear, especially in the throat chakra here, or your third eye, excuse me, the third eye, is intuition. And usually what that means is that you were probably a healer, a witch, a warlock, something like that in a past life where you were hanged, you were burned at the stake, you were drawn and quartered, you were stoned, something like that. So in this lifetime, it becomes dangerous for you to open up that third eye and use your intuition. So you need to work with someone. If you can do it on your own through self-hypnosis or automatic writing, that is great. But otherwise, find a practitioner that you trust, and they will help you work through that fear and give you a really good understanding of why it was there, why that block is there in the first place. Because when you're ready, as this person said in that question, they're ready to open it up now, but they can try and try and try and not be able to do it until that fear is released. So that is the big thing. Find someone who can see into those past lives and help you release it. That third eye can be wide open. Other things you can do in this lifetime is quit using toothpaste with fluoride, drink purified water. Don't drink out of the tap. Don't drink water that's loaded with fluoride. And that calcifies or crystallizes your pineal gland, which is your third eye. So if you can stop doing those things, that'll help in this lifetime. But then go ahead and release from a past life, and you should be good to go. And practice, practice, practice. It's not like, bam, my third eye's open. Now I can see everything. I know everything. It is like any skill in the world. It has to be developed with practice, practice, practice. Okay, so this next question that I chose, this could be interesting. This is in the global category. And so, with all the political unrest happening right now, how do we know if we've picked the right people to lead our country? And Ramadeaar answers that we've talked about this before, and it's true. And what was really interesting I remember when he was channeling this answer in this one particular session, actually both of these, and part of me is like, what? And then as he was coming through, giving his viewpoint from a global position rather than me coming from a human, smaller viewpoint. And what he basically says is that, kind of twofold or multi-layered, that you cannot elect the wrong people. They are there for a reason, whether you agree with them or not, that the collective has allowed this to happen. He also said that no matter what side you are on, that there is corruption in your government, whether you lean to the left, lean to the right, or fully step into the left or the right, there's corruption in your government that needs to be cleaned and cleared. So if you don't agree with someone who's been elected, it's happening for a reason. In your opinion, good, bad, or in between. But just to have a big understanding that the government as it exists today is corrupt. The United States in particular used to lead the world in democracy. And he said it now leads the world in corruption. And again, no matter what side you are on, it doesn't matter that we will go into countries and do things. An example he gave is for mineral rights. We'll go into a country and negotiate with a country for the mineral rights. And then the United States leaves this country in complete disarray. And they've stripped all of the whatever they were after, that particular commodity. And it was to increase jobs for this particular country and help get them out of poverty. What happens is our country stripped the country of their natural resource and then left, so then people were without jobs anyway. And that never hits the news. Things like that have happened since the beginning of time. This is not new to our country at all. This has been going on for a very, very long time. And he said, until you fix corruption, this will continue. And I said, well, how do we do that? How do we fix the corruption? And he said, basically, with everything, you start with yourself. And do you work from integrity? Do you work from high morals? Do you work from a place that can't be questioned? And if enough people did that, it filters up through the government. And then the proper people will be elected in a way that can bring pride to our country, pride to that other countries will respect the United States again. And it's corruption that we really can't do much about, except the only thing we can do is work on ourselves. We start there, and I say this all the time, Ramadeaar says it all the time, we start with a grassroots, whether it be an organization or grassroots activity, and that starts with you. Getting to know yourself, love yourself, and then create your own tribe of people that love themselves, love each other. And that's where the growth happens. That's where change happens, from integrity and morals and right way thinking. Instead of, we are looking for people to save us and tell us what to do. And he said, that's where the corruption comes from. And again, this is not necessarily what is going on currently. This has been going on since the beginning of us having elected officials. Because of the internet, because of mobility with people, it is now, a lot of it is coming into the public front, the public consciousness. And that's why everybody is just going a little bit cuckoo with what's going on right now. Well, that's fine. You can go cuckoo if you want to, but start with yourself. Why is this bothering me so much? What can I do about it? Well, there's not much I can do about it, but I can work on myself. And let's be proud of ourselves. Let's be proud of the people that we associate with. And then let's be proud of our city, be proud of our state, be proud of our country, and be proud of our planet. Because if you look around anywhere on the planet, there's corruption everywhere too. It's not just us. It's not just the United States. There's corruption everywhere. And it's because we've allowed for it to happen, but it starts with us. Always, always, always. That will help with the frustration level with everybody. It will help with the anger. I mean, how long do you want to be angry? I got tired of it a while ago. It's like, I don't want to be angry anymore. The only thing I can do is work on me. And I'm doing the best that I can with what I know. And that's what you can do too, is the best that you can with what you know, without pointing fingers, without blaming other people. Work on you. That comes from Ramadeaar, comes from me also, even though the time that it was coming through me, I'm like, what are you talking about? I've sat with it and written about it, worked with it, and he's absolutely right. We just haven't been exposed to so much of it in days where we weren't able to, because communication just wasn't there. And it is now. So we're hearing about all kinds of things, and things are getting twisted and turned. And again, that's both sides of whatever you believe. So choose what you want to believe, but start with you. Always start with you. Learn to love yourself and love those around you. So you can get these books, and also among the others that I've written, this was my 5th book. And what we're doing today, hopefully with your questions, is writing the 6th book, but 3rd in the Ramadeaar series. You can get these directly from me. You can get them on Amazon, Barnes & Noble online, Goodreads, any of those places. You can get them. But what I want more than anything is your help writing this 3rd book. So I want your questions, please. You can go to christypeterson.com, and there's all the ways to connect me. You can do comments on this video. You can text, you can email me, however you want to do it. Please, please, please send us your questions, and then you will get to be in book 3 of the Ramadeaar series. Blessings to you all. I thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.